renovated thing which the Britishers, they renovated in 1900 century.
These are the ruins which might have been just for the protocol people and security check. Because nobody was allowed beyond that gate.
Ah, that was the main gate.
That was the main gate to the royal area. Yeah, these were rooms over here. Everything was connected. It just collapsed down, and you can see the traces of the structures.
Ah, these are houses, I guess.
You see the peepholes in between? Although in the dishes for the army. Everything is gone. This has been conserved many times.
These are the new bricks for the preservation.
Yes. Yeah.
And these are
the old one.
the old ones.
500 years old.
500 years.
Yeah. Because they rebuilt it. I told you in the beginning it was constructed in 800 BC, which is 3000 years back. Then they reconstructed in 1500 AD, which is 500 years back.
This I think is a part of that the other quarter.
Painted directly on the wall.
Special pigments.
Must have looked beautiful when the whole fort was painted like this, the colorful paintings and all that.
Maybe because it might have been faded out, and maybe 200 years back, 300 years back, somebody put on job and recreated those things. This will tell you the detail of the material, you see. This is telling the detail of the material.
So this is where they have the trials.
Come and hang me.
Right. And that is where they have the same. This is where they used to hang people. Most can very cool.
River was used to flow touching this wall. This was the external wall.
This used to be the underneath.
आपके पास 200 रुपए है
Yeah, that was the place for the emperor.
The emperor?
He used to sit there and just nod his head.
Yes,
okay.
no, ठीक है.
Yeah.
इसको कत्ल कर दो. ठीक है, रहने दो, इसको रहने दो. घर बेच दो.
Horrible. They killed 4 sons of a prince who was called Bahadur Shah Zafar, and they brought their heads in a tray and presented to the prince.
Actually, they had the door behind this because the royal people were not supposed to mix up with the common man. And whenever they were supposed to come and sit here, they used to walk through that door, which is closed now. And you can see these niches where their security used to be sitting, this and the other niche. And then you can see small niches which are closed now, there on that wall. There used to be the security there as well. I mean, a lot of places have actually like changed and closed down. So the original thing is now sort of the hodgepodge. Originally it was very beautiful. Originally it was very aesthetically pleasing to the eye.
Think for a while and feel that royalty within yourself. To enjoy this, the feeling
Now we are
of
the
royal.
Rajas.
Yeah, exactly. Just near my bed.
This was the base for having musical concerts.
Musical concerts.
Yeah, the musicians sat there, or the entertainers. The entertainers sat there and gave concerts.
So this is where the queen was.
Yeah.
This is the queen's throne, should we say.
And this is where the
पहले दिन को वो मोमबत्ती वाला रूम बताएं.
The Mughals were perfect believers in man chauvinism. Imagine you are sitting over there, right in the middle arch, on the throne, and there are performers begging for you, please, may we start?
and the water is all
And water
everywhere.
is trickling down everywhere, the sound of water, and no sound of these rickshaws anymore. Peaceful, and the torches in those brackets for the lighting everywhere.
Wicked.
So if one can imagine these things, one mind blows off.
Yasmin is about to faint. So Yasmin is saying I feel like I'm going to faint. And she said, why don't you people film me?
Okay.
When I'm filmed,
So what happened? So I'm having medicine.
she doesn't like this drink, which is 7-Up. She said, I want to drink it. And I said, you have to, because this is a medicine for you right now.
Sprite.
Bananas at least.
Delightfully tasty as well. It's a very nice place to get sick at.
Who has a plastic bag?
Originally, the river used to flow, river used to travel next to the wall. You can see the remains of the wall. When Mughals made this fort, the river used to travel just along the outer wall of this fort. So you can imagine people sitting in this area and you're watching this green land, and then there was a huge river just next to it. It would have been a beautiful thing. Now that the river has actually changed its way, so it is now flowing a couple of miles away from the fort. But originally it was just like that. Now it's the river of cars.
Yeah.